This is Rathcaps. I make Artisan Keycaps. I'm going to show you the equipment, process, and today we're going to make a keycap. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the main products that I use. So today I'm going to be using the Performance 80D. So obviously there's part A and there's part B. I'm using Plat 40, the silicone, and that's how I make my molds. Those are the two main products that I'm using. Here's some other things we need to get. We need a scale, that way we can make sure the measurements are perfect. Super important. We have some pipettes, toothpicks. These are basically an Artisan Keycap caster's paintbrush. Popsicle sticks, super important for when we're mixing. That is the essentials here. Before we get started, I did want to show you guys some safety equipment. I have a respirator, a mask. Gonna need a lot of gloves because you're gonna make a big mess. The next thing that I forgot to mention is I use a pressure pot and I use an air compressor. For me, it's like an extra insurance that there's not gonna be air bubbles, there's not gonna be any holes or anything like that. We're gonna get to some clay stuff now. This is one of my favorite parts about making an Artisan keycap. For me, everything starts out as a little ball of clay. Some things that I use also are these tools. You can get them at art stores, Michael's, anything like that. You can use BBs as eyes, that's a little trick too. For today's video, I already have him made, but I wanted to show you basically, this is what it started like, this little ball of clay, and this is what I made. So his name is Sapling. This is one of the guys I sell. He obviously has a bunch of inspiration from Groot, from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a little tree bark dude. He's freaking adorable. We made a sculpt. Next, we're gonna get into how to make a mold. I have a platform, and it's called an internal. So this is the back of my keycap. This is the stem. So I have a good buddy who designs these. So he designs the box, he designs the platform, and he designs the internals. So this is what I use. There's a bunch of YouTube videos, I believe, on how to use the Lego system. I used that when I first started, and as I've gotten better and as I wanted to make things a little bit more professional, this is what I ended up doing. We're gonna put our sculpt on here. All right, now that we got our sculpt and our internal into our little box here, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna use the Plat 40. When it's filled up, I'm gonna put them in the pressure pot, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys what they look like. So here we go. Here is the mold of Sapling. It picks up every little detail. And here is the internal of the butt. And then how this works is this closes up. So you have a little box. So this is what we got. We now have our mold. And now we're gonna actually make a keycap. And now we're gonna pick some colors. So Illumilite has some amazing colors. So this is where we can decide what we wanna make. So for today's video, we'll do one color here, one color for the eyes, a little detail for the ears, and then we'll do the final shot. Let's add the black first. We don't need a lot. All right, there we go. Part A, this is part B. I'm gonna pour a little bit in each, just enough for one keycap. We're gonna fill up this one a little bit. We're gonna add the next part. And we're at 5, okay, perfect. So we got part A, part B, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mix them up. Again, wear 2 gloves. I can't click the video without having a glove. Go in here, make sure you get most of it out. For me, I mix fast because it doesn't really matter because I'm putting my caps in the pressure pot. All right, we got a good mix. Put that right here. I'm gonna put this right here. All right, I'm gonna use a toothpick. Here we go. And I'm gonna add a little bit for the eye. We're gonna do the next part. If you mess up, you gotta wait for it to cure. And then you can take it all out. So you can see already, I got a little dot. That's okay, that'll come right out. But the eyes are in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly now run to the pressure pot, put this guy in, and take him out in like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. All right guys, so we got some cured eyes in here, we're good to go. Next we're gonna add, let's go with green. All right, green is in. Same kind of concept here, scale zeroed out. All right, so we're gonna mix. And I'm gonna do the moss part. So, for me, this angle's the best. I'm gonna do my best to get it on the camera for you guys. Again, just the toothpick, little dabs. Again, you can also do whatever you want. This is what I do. So here, let's do a little bit of detail, like we'll do kind of this kind of look here. You guys can see. I'm gonna let it sit like this just for like 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure it's all down. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the pressure pot. I'll be back in 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so last but not least, I have the final colors in here. It's a brown and a little bit of white. So I'm gonna do my part A, part B, mix them up. And I'm gonna put it right in and let it drop down into the stem so I know it's full. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill the cap obviously, and close it up, and I'm gonna go right in the pressure pot. So it's been a little bit over an hour. Let's kind of see what this looks like. So this is the unboxing, so to say. Here we go. Everything's cured properly. The eyes are good. I'm gonna pop that out. The last thing to do is basically sand it off, put it on a keyboard. So I just sanded them down a little bit. And what I did is I took the escape key off, placed them on here. He is now on. He's mounted. We got ourselves a sapling keycap. That is a keycap. And this is the process of how I make mine.